Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are out in St. Thomas and we are looking at the Morant Bay Urban Center. Now to say this development is a game changer for St. Thomas is an understatement. This is a game changer for all of Jamaica. Now look at the land beside it. Remember now, St. Thomas was I wouldn't say isolated. Nothing was going on for St. Thomas in terms of development. And then they built this massive urban center, completely booked out. So everybody is looking to expand on the urban center now. So that land that you're looking at around the urban center was acquired by the Factories Corporation of Jamaica. And they are going to build the micro business park. So we're going to go through an article that gives more information on what the Factories Corporation of Jamaica is going to do re the micro business park. And they're also going to build 2 more buildings for the urban center because so many people wanted space here that there just was not enough space. Now, one of the buildings will go to a government entity, the National Health Fund, and the second building will be used as a medical facility. So such companies in the medical field can go there. So the micro business center now is going to be targeted towards smaller businesses. Now, although this center is a game changer, you still have to pay rent here, and the rent here is not cheap. This is a state-of-the-art facility, and they had no problem renting it. So you have NCB Bank, you have the St. Thomas Municipal Corporation, you have the courthouse. I mean, with the exception of the bank, you have the courthouse, you have the PICA office. These are all government entities, so they can pay whatever rent. But then you have entities like Juicy Patties, Burger King, Hilo, and of course, KFC. And you know, anywhere you put a KFC, it does well. So a lot of these businesses, this is the first time they're opening up in St. Thomas. So the urban center completely booked out, but you're going to pay a premium rent here. The micro park now is going to be targeted towards smaller entities. So the rent will be less, and they'll have other programs in place, like you can rent to own. They'll help people through different programs to acquire the equipment. So it's that is actually the passport office that you're looking at. And the tax office and the passport office will be in there as well. And I must say they built a fabulous courthouse over here. We're going to do an entire video on the courthouse. It's really impressive. It will be a great day in Jamaica when every parish has a courthouse like that. Because, I mean, some of these courthouses that people are actually using were built back when Jamaica was a colony of England, and they're still using those courthouses, but we'll talk about that in another video. So we're going to go through an article that gives more information on the micro business park. The micro business park at the Morant Bay Urban Center in St. Thomas represents a bold and forward-thinking initiative in Jamaica's national development strategy. Designed to empower micro and small businesses, the park forms part of a wider vision to transform rural and underdeveloped areas into modern, self-sustaining economic zones. With this project, the government is addressing both infrastructure gaps and the long-standing need for entrepreneurial support in one of the country's most historically underserved parishes. Launched in 2025, the Micro Business Park spans 10 acres of newly acquired land adjacent to the Morant Bay Urban Center. It is being developed by the Factories Corporation of Jamaica under the direction of Prime Minister Andrew Holness. The park is strategically integrated into the larger mixed-use urban complex, which also includes public sector offices, a courthouse, a business process outsourcing facility, a transport terminal, and commercial outlets. This creates a one-stop hub model that links government services, employment, and entrepreneurship in a single, easily accessible location. At the heart of the park's mission is to support the micro, small, and medium enterprise. It features over 30 micro units tailored to service-based trades such as hairdressing, shoemaking, locksmithing, and food services. Additional features include mini warehouses, a farmer's market, a sports bar, and equipment rental services. The goal is to give small entrepreneurs not only a physical space to operate, but also the tools to grow and formalize their businesses. One initiative, one innovative feature of the park is the rent-to-own equipment model, which allows operators to lease essential tools and gradually pay them off through their rent. This reduces startup costs and lowers the financial barrier to entry for new business owners. Alright guys, that's the end of the update article. So let us know what you think. Leave your comments in the section below. And look at all of this land around the urban center. Even when you develop the 10 acres for the micro business park, look at the amount of land here. The possibilities for development are endless. Alright guys, we'll keep you updated on all these developments. Alright guys, enjoy the rest of the tour. Have a good day.